And a University of Montana professor is seeking public records pertaining to budget cuts on campus. The professor and his lawyer are raising concerns and asking for transparency about documentation of more than 9 budget cut meetings from over the last 8 months. MTN's Kent Lunson attended a meeting on campus this afternoon and brings us the details.
There is a reference to meetings that took place even in the provost office itself, for which there is no content, there is no substance. We want to know what happened in these meetings. We want to know what transpired, what was discussed, who voted.
Kia is referring to meetings that he says should have been made public and not held behind closed doors. But red flags in the process are nothing new. There were task force members themselves raising questions at a meeting in early November.
And I think the timing has been the most difficult part because we're working really fast. And so we're making a lot of decisions on the fly and trying to decide, new challenges will bubble up to the surface that we hadn't even considered in the preparation process. And so we're having to triage those challenges while we're also trying to make a decision.
At that same meeting, Associative Students of the University of Montana president, Braden Fitzgerald, added he was satisfied with the overall process.
I feel pretty confident that every task force member is doing their homework, understands the weight and gravity of this process, and they're coming in prepared to make tough decisions.
Kia, along with his lawyer, are also asking for documents identifying the anonymous reviewers who rated the 415 programs from strong to not suitable, adding if doesn't provide these records, then the program recommendations are invalid.
It hasn't been made public, and if it is not available, then we think that there may be illegality with respect to either open meetings or public participation or the right to know. And if there is, then these recommendations are void.
A Montana state law says, quote, a person may request and make copies of public records from a public agency. And Kia says falls under these guidelines. Reporting in Missoula, Kent Lunson, MTN News.